So this is what you don't want to be doing, is gripping too wide or gripping too narrow on this close grip bench press, okay? What we want to do is do a shoulder width apart grip, okay? That's going to be able to allow us to focus on the triceps and a lot less strain on the shoulders. Okay? Next tip is going to be, what you don't want to do is flare your elbows out to the sides of your body like this, okay? A lot of strain on your elbows, a lot of strain on your rotator cuffs. To easily fix this issue, what we're trying to do is keep the elbows tucked into the sides of our body. You can kind of see my inner triceps swooping down by my lat muscles there, okay? So that's going to allow for a lot more isolation. And last, what we don't want to do is go all the way down on this movement, okay? It's going to lead to a lot of strain on the rotators, a lot of chest activation here. So to easily fix this, what we want to focus on is going only down about 75%, or just until your elbows hit your lats, and then push back up to the top and squeeze out the triceps. Okay guys, so 3 big tips here on skull crushers, alright? So this is what we don't want to be doing, is bringing that bar to our face. It's going to put a lot of pressure on our elbow joints. Instead, to fix this, we can actually bring the bar over the top of our head, which is going to shift the shoulders in a different position and relieve that strain from the elbow joints. Another thing we don't want to be doing is flexing and extending the wrists. You can see they're actually moving while I'm doing this skull crusher. So an easy way to fix this and feel it a lot more in the triceps is actually have the palms always face towards the ceiling. So even when you come down, you have to bend them accordingly just to keep them parallel to the floor or facing the ceiling. And last, what we don't want to be doing is using the shoulders for momentum. Very dangerous for the shoulder joint. Also can lead to a back strain. So the easy way to fix this is just keep those shoulders stationary and really try to isolate the triceps. So just remember to keep training smart and results will follow.
So this is the incorrect way of doing a rope push down, is that you don't want to be shifting your elbows forward and down, okay? Too much tension on the shoulders and rotators. Instead, what we want to do is keep our elbows stationary. You can see there's a lot more tension and contraction on the tricep muscles when I do this. Okay, also what we don't want to do is keep that rope together throughout this motion. Okay, as you're pushing down, you're not going to get the full range of motion and optimal squeeze with the triceps. So instead, what we want to do is make sure we spread that rope at the bottom for its maximum contraction and most optimal range of motion here. Okay, and last, what we don't want to do is moving the wrists at the bottom and at the top. You can see I'm kind of snapping the wrist down. Okay, this is going to limit the contraction. Instead, to fix this, keep those wrists stationary throughout the entire movement. All these tips are going to create the most optimal contraction for a rope pushdown.